Yo, 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 what's up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today, we're going to be refactoring the code from yesterday. I actually found a solution to our problem, and it's called map variables. So yesterday we're having a bit of a pickle, trying to handle all the handle the crafting materials, and counting the materials and removing the materials and stuff like that. So we'll jump back to where we were working, and this is where we were. So it's a bit of a what do we got here? We've got craft inventory item. So we've got a loop here, initial loop, but what we can do, instead of trying to do this type of gymnastics and looping multiple times, one for checking, looping through that as well, then also looping again to be able to remove the items, we can potentially use map variables. So let me just double check everything's good over here. Yep, all this is good. All right, beautiful. So we need to refactor this code to be able to have the map variables. So that's good to go there. Let me just go to here. Everything's good here. Yep. All right, so we need to rethink this now. So what's happening here? This is the amount of scrap they need, the different types of scrap and stuff like that. But what we can do is maybe do it all in here. We can maybe do the. Well, let's get the map variable going anyway. Player scrap. Let's do that as old. I want to remake a new variable. Player scrap. And we can, it's going to be, they call this, I think, the map or the index or the, so this needs to be scrap types. And then we can go like this. And I'll learn about sets as well. So I've seen these before. I've never seen these before. But now, like, I was only really familiar with these, but this is a very handy thing, because now we can do a mapping of the scrap type. So now we can have an integer. So this needs to go for starters. Let's save it. So now we can go like this: scrap metal 10. You know what I mean? Store, and then store how much we need to remove, type of thing, when we check if they got it, which is really, really handy. So we can do that. So now we've got the player scrap. We can put it there. All right, so how are we doing this? Check inventory for scrap. Is this going to be a good place to store the data? Oh, wait. We'll call this the saved scrap. Saved scrap. And this is the player scrap. So if it's the right and the right amount, what we should do is now potentially, can we clear this? Yep. So we'll remove this. We'll just put it at the start here. Okay. So we make sure we clear it all the time, and then we can, now we're doing the check. This would fire if they're good, and this is where we want to start. What is it? Add? I think it's add. Okay, maybe we can go down here like this. So if they're good, we want to add it, which would be this. And shit, we're going to have to add these. So that plus that is more equal to, oh wait, so if the total amount is more equal to that, then that should be good. Then this I think my math's not right there. So we are, this is how much they need and this is how much we got. So this will be a subtract, maybe subtract. So the scrap needed from the total amount. So if their total amount, shit, I can't even think right now. Oh wait, no. I know what to do. I just gotta revert back. This is the scrap needed. So this is how much we want to remove. We know that they have enough by it coming here. So that's how we want to do that. Okay. So now we add. Let's put this here. So now by the time we get to here, all right, that's been added. So now, theoretically, that map should now only contain what we need to remove. Why is this freezing on me? I don't know if we're going to get a crash. We've got 3 unsaved. I've never had the engine freeze on me. Like, I think it's just frozen on me. How you doing, Emmett White, mate? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, brother. Shout out to the 2 watching. I think the fucking engine just froze on me, like, for the first time ever. Oh, for fuck's sakes, brother. Fuck off. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Fuck you, you fucking thing. I'll fucking redo it all. Fucking hell. Alright, this is going to take like a couple of seconds to open. Alright. So we've got add clear contains find length, and then we got like 2 array as well, which is like without that they'd be useless pretty much. So now, like, all I'm doing is storing what needs to be removed from the map into the map, and then when I want to remove it, I just loop through the map and then remove the correct what'sies. Previous username was Dexy. Oh, alright. I've changed it a few days ago. By the way, you have GitHub maybe. Trying to reach cool devs, etc. Yeah, I do have GitHub. Check out my Linktree link on YouTube. And it's not one of the buttons. It's up the top, like it's like an icon. So next to the Discord icon. Saved scrap. Player scrap. Okay. No worries, man. Shout out to watching. Tomorrow I'm getting my screen, guys. Not until the after like evening, but I should have everything ready in place. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be streaming on the 29th into like not tomorrow, the next day, and potentially like multi-streaming if I get everything working good on YouTube and Kick. So we might start getting some more people in here, which will be pretty cool. So we want to clear it just so we're having the same issue again. Maybe this variable is like intense or something. I don't know. It's just a map variable. Like we're gonna have to wait for it. If it's not done in 3-4 minutes, like fuck, I'm gonna have to like I don't know. Because something else is now not unsafe. Like yeah, to be aware of that because I modified that. We're just gonna have to wait. I've never seen the engine freeze on me like this. Let's this is fine. Shout out to the two watching. We're currently waiting for Unreal Engine to pull its finger out its ass, but may God have mercy on us all. Like, what's the go here? Does it take fucking 13 minutes to fucking compile these variables or something? Or maybe I'm doing something wrong with the ad. I haven't even added the ad yet, actually. So that clear node alone is tripping out. I should have saved all before I compiled. Come on, man. Sometimes this stuff happens, guys. It's live. You know what I mean? Especially when I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. This is actually taking way too long. Then what? All right. Look. Fucking hell, mate. Fuck me dead. Now, I gotta do things slowly, and try and get the thing to at least compile. Fuck me dead. OG Sam, developer brother. I made some very popular servers. Even released a what's it called? A roleplay game mode. Very modern script. Wouldn't suggest it if you're wouldn't suggest using it if you're a rookie type of thing. Alright, so this is going to be the process. I think the other things being unsaved uh, is the array. So we'll do the array first, and then we'll save the variable, and we'll try and save the variable, and then fucking we'll drag the variable into the blueprint, see if that compiles. We need to be very touchy with it. Followed you. Thanks, man. I've got like 35 followers on there somehow. I don't know. But see, that GitHub's only got all my old scripts on it. All my SAMP stuff. There's a couple of 5M things that I did. Now I'm in Unreal Engine. Been about full time in Unreal Engine since early 2023. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, now it saves. Fuck. All right. Now it's compiling beautiful. All right. Now we should be able to adds a key and value to the map. If something already uses the provided key, it will be overwritten. All right, beautiful. And maps are they maps? Are they called maps? I forget what they're called. Yeah, maps and sets. Sets are good for like handling data before you put it into array, or handling array data even, like so it doesn't duplicate. If you need something to sort of only be in entry once, that's a good way to use it for that. So we want that, and we want to take away that much. All right, now it's working. All right, so now we saved it. So now theoretically we all right. I feel like we can do something better here. Oh wait, this is looping through. All right, looping through all the things. All right, if we keep going there, we're good. But for some reason we go there, we don't have enough scrap. But if we do have enough scrap, we give them the item, and now this is where we want to do this logic. Now we want to remove it from the map. So we can't avoid we can't avoid all of the loops, but we can for some. Streamlabs. I've got to somehow make it so it doesn't like it. At least it doesn't make the notification. Alright, so now we've got this. To array, is it? Array? Interesting. Uh, that's right. Keys. That's the keys. Alright. It'd have to be contains or values. Contains. Oh yeah, okay. Values. Oh, okay. Shit, I forget which one he did to get to turn it into an array. The only that can be. Alright, so then this. Shit, no. But this is an array. Key. Yeah, theoretically, I can just go like this. Okay, there's that. And now I need to. How do I find a single? Uh, Interesting. This index should theoretically be the same index as this. Oh no, it wouldn't be. Shit. We're gonna have to like nest a loop. We're gonna have to nest a loop in here like this. How do I find like find something? Get. Just to speed it through, we're just doing this. There's nothing I think we can really do. It's not much more efficient, like what that I was hoping. So actually, this is how we'd have to do it. So for each scrap that they got, we need to check if this equals this. Subtract that. What? So see, shout out to A Biscuits. He told me about these things, but he did say they're hard to handle. Because now I have to look through that shit. Or unless I make the scrap this. Okay, then that removes. Okay. Yeah, this is too much. Like, if I save it to this, how am I going to handle it then? Long messages won't send in chat. Oh, I'll look into that. Uh, the fuck am I doing here, man? Like, you know what? Screw this map. Way too hard to handle, man. So now what I got to do? This is where I move it, remove it. What? Change of plans. Fucking what the hell is open, bro? Screw the map variable. Because they're too hard to handle. You should just be able to loop through, like, loop through the... It's a fucking... It should be like a... You handle it like an array, but it's not. You can either loop through the key or the value. Oh, but... I should... right, wait, I might be able to... Now we have to revert back. Fuck, me dead. I think I just figured it out. Because if I can get the, I think I can get a value, get a copy or get a reference. So then technically I'd only have to loop through the keys. I've just only ever seen these variables be used for like ammo and different types of ammo uh, in ATPS. Did it have to be a series of looping through the keys potentially and then finding a copy? Because those would be the unique keys. That are the only thing that would be unique about the map is the keys. Because it'd only be one of each. So then if I can loop through the keys and then find a copy within the array, then I can maybe modify the array. So if we loop through these are unique. So now we can maybe find an item. Wow. Total amount, interesting. Okay. The index, interesting. All right. What? Oh, okay. Oh, I can do it this way potentially. Fucking how am I gonna get this? You know what I'm gonna do? Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Fuck that off. Alright, now I got that. Now if we're good, we can go here. Now I can loot through the actual scrap. Or loot through one of them. Which one would it be? I mean, is that going to be the exact same thing? Is this how I should be doing it? Live through that, find that, if it's true, if they found something. Which is the index. If we found something, then we want to remove item. Hopefully that's going to work. I think that's just cleaner. I don't even know why I didn't figure that out, like try that the first time. At least store the data somewhere. Alright, I think that's good. So if we loop through each one of these elements and then we find an element, but these elements, this can't be the same. Because that's not they're not going to be the same. Fuck. Shit. Why is this like, fucking hell, why is this confusing me, man? What in the world? I want to remove what's in here from here. Where this equals the same. You know what? We're doing a nested loop. There's nothing we can do about it. We're doing a nested loop. Yeah, no, we want it to be a brake. Slightly more efficient. Because we're only doing one at a time. So if if it's the same, we want to set array element. This is it. This is like pretty much what we did. Pretty much what I did at the start, and then we tried all this crap to try and fucking avoid it. Yeah, we want to break it here. Alright. This is, shouldn't say total amount, but this is how much we want to remove. So we want to do that, subtract this. So total amount, subtract that, that's the new amount. Yeah, that would have enough, so this wouldn't be wrong. So there we are. Okay. Now let's see if we can go in game and actually craft stuff. This is literally what I've done at the fucking start, pretty much. But it's slightly better, I think. Okay, there we go. Actually, what I should do... Oh, wait. It does it here automatically. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I forget it's called again. Alright, that's fine. So now we should maybe... that's what I was fucking... Alright, let's jump in game and see if we can craft. Oh, how am I going to have... Fucking hell, how am I going to... Oh, shit, there's no way to add it. Uh, Shit, oh, that's right, it's here. Gotta go to the game mode and do it. I gotta try and set myself to have some scrap. We can see it. Oh, what the hell? That would have been wrong. Shit. Okay, now I should have some scrap and I should be able to craft something. Which pretty much ended up using the same logic. There's really nothing you can do. Because I have to first check, and I can't remove it while I'm checking, because what if the last check you don't have it, and then what I'm meant to do, give everything back to you? Like, say, I need to check if you're good enough, and then I know I can remove that amount, and it's not scattered throughout all the slots type of thing. Okay. Nothing happened. Or no. Well, it worked, but there's no. That's right. What we need to do. Send a message and multicast an animation. Old Ball Animation says, sorry I'm late, but no worries, man. Welcome to the stream. Shout out to the one. We've been going for 44 minutes. We'll probably be going for about an hour today because there's really not much we can sort of work on unless we jump into the bug list. But if we go to notification, we need to send them a notification. A specific one, OC send of a crafting. It's like a little ratchet sound type of thing, or your crafted item has been added to your inventory. Uh, Alright, so now there'll be a sound and an animation, so there's that. Let me maybe look at this. That's right. This is just making. Oh yeah, that's something else. Yeah, these are just the last final things, and then I can do 3D printout. That's just adding functionality to the printer, which is something else you can craft, and that functionality is printing access cards, 3D printing access cards. Like, for now you can 3D print access cards, but I'm thinking you can potentially 3D print other things. So if you've got any ideas, let me know in the comments. And yeah, so also tomorrow when I get my screen, I'm able to get some models potentially for the workshop. Well, definitely for the workshop, but also one of these. So maybe the kitchen. So these two I'll get. So that means now we've got two places or three places we need to map, and also two different types of jobs with multiple different jobs. So that's going to be plenty of work. And then we add that one last job, and that's all the jobs out of the way, and we don't need to worry about jobs anymore because there's 5 different jobs types that you can do, and with different types of jobs tasks you can do for each job type of thing. So I think that's plenty. You know what I mean? There'd be the warehouse, the workshop, the kitchen, the laundry, uh, and that's it. Maybe you can work in the cafeteria, the commissary. I don't know, but that's pretty much where we're at. Uh, Let me jump over here. Shout out to the two watching, but yeah, that's pretty much there. Add scrap to inventory and remove scrap from inventory. Add scrap from inventory, remove scrap from inventory. Okay. Uh, the add scrap from inventory needs to be that it will be in a combination of this. Make it so scrap shows up in contraband and then you can buy it, and then that's where I can add it. And then this is just yeah, the using button. And I also got to get remove scrap models from inventory / pickup table. So they're no longer there. Also, I want to make the scrap models look better. Scrap model icons look better. I don't like it. Couple adjustments I think I'll need to do. Would it be possible to make it so you can 3D print weapons like shivs? Potentially. But I think it's better that you craft the shiv rather than 3D print the shiv. Like the 3D printer is going to be for specific things like maybe access cards. We might leave it just for access cards so you can print. But the main idea is that you can order a shiv and go and attain it off a dealer in the sewer, or you can craft the shiv by getting materials off the contraband NPC type of thing. So that's how that's going to work. But let's squeeze through this. I think this is good here. But what I can do maybe for the last 10 minutes of the stream, I'm going to finish up after about 10 minutes. But I'll jump in game and we'll just run around and play for a little bit. I could potentially see if check the crafting animation that works. So we'll do that for about 10 minutes and then I'll finish up. But if you're new, I'll just walk around, do whatever I can, try and showcase a few things here. But yes, there's not much to do for so the crafting and this that should be done, and then we'll be focusing on this over the next couple of weeks, and then all this should be done then. And this is just some optimizations, a couple of things I need to do. That's like more of an OCD fix, but we're getting pretty close. And then after these jobs are done, we might add maybe 2 or 3 more features, and then I'll do another devlog and release another version. So let's jump straight into here. Something I can show you actually is now there's like random public containers and stuff. So you got well they're called stashes now. So you got personal stash, which is right here. Here's your personal stash, right? And you can store stuff in there, and it saves and it's personal to you. No one can like access your personal stash. And then you got let's see if you can actually see it here. I can't get in here, but if you see there's like a toilet in the corner, you can stash stuff in the toilet. So if you're in here and somehow like you haven't been searched yet and you just want to get rid of something, you can just go and put it in the toilet. But there's also pretty far away, but like here's something else you can stash. So you can, this is a public stash. So like you can store stuff here, but other people can actually access the stash. Like just in case you need to get rid of something, you just like bang, I've got to get rid of all my contraband because one of the COs just walked in. You can do that, you know, and just walk away like nothing happened, like that type of thing. So that's the idea of that. So there's going to be like random stash points. So there's a couple here. There's a toilet in the interrogation room. There's something in here as well if you haven't already noticed it yet from the you can stash stuff in the forklift, and it's got a bunch of stuff in here. This is all going to be removed, but let's see if I can put this in. You can't, and it's doing the right thing. Good. Alright. Okay. But yeah, so those are pretty much the only stash points, but there's going to be just random things that you can like store stuff in and all that type of stuff. So we've got the bit of, we can't generate orders. If you haven't seen the warehouse job, I'll show you now. So I'll pack an order. We need 2 boxes from rack 3. Grab one of these bad boys. It's going to the laundry. So we need to go commissary, kitchen, laundry. 2 boxes, should be good. Now I'm able to dispatch the order. Now let's do a stock take. Count all the boxes on rack 3, no worries. Go into your little animation there. You can theoretically, oh wow. That's a full body. That's a full body. I need to change that. Look, like see how his feet? It's the wrong type of animation. It's a default instead of a full body. So I need to fix that right now, type of thing. Clip. What? Count stock. As you can see, default slot. We need this bad boy to be the upper body. Just like that. So now if I reopen it, now I'm able to walk around while I'm counting. Obviously the box, because you can walk around, it's an upper body. That's picking up a box and putting a box down. Okay. Alright. So there's that little fix. I'll jump over the comments now. Oh, it's fucking Streamlabs. Shout out to the two watching. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are, guys. So a little bit, a couple of things just to finalize the crafting system. But let me get up here and show you the whole map if you're new. This is what we've done so far. So we've got all the cell blocks here. Well, you got the cell blocks down here. You got, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got special housing units up the top. We've got the showers over here. You got the commissary room. You got the rec room. You got the medical. You got the interrogation room. That's where you can store stuff in the toilet. You got the charge room over here where COs can actually charge inmates, because COs have to physically lay charges themselves on inmates. Our warehouse, this is going to be extended. What I'm going to do is I'm going to knock out that wall there, or potentially 2 of these walls. No, I think 1 wall, and then there's going to be a little tunnel going about this far, and then this is going to be the warehouse here. And then for the laundry, I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to knock out that wall, or maybe that wall, and then do a tunnel this way, the same length, and then the laundry is going to be here. So we're going to have the workshop here, warehouse here, and the laundry here. And to access all these 3 places, you have to come into the warehouse area. So it's like extending the warehouse into different parts of operations. The workshop is going to be working on number plates or license plates, because that's a thing in American jails. So that's going to be the workshop. Laundry is going to be washing and drying clothes, and the warehouse is obviously packing orders for different parts of the jail. And yeah, so, and there's also, if you're wondering what all this is like a way for inmates to get, if they can get a maintenance access card, they can get into the maintenance section, and then literally go through all this maintenance area, go through the ductwork here, like this. This is the warehouse is right below us, and then you can go down here, and then you can come down here, and then this is how you can get on the restricted side of the prison. So inmates are restricted to that side of the prison, but if you want to get over here and start sneaking around, and then you want to get into the offices, you can go through this maintenance door and go through this little mop room, and then bang, you're in here. And these are lootable, where you can find like rare items, rare contraband and stuff that COs can't empty or look at, or type of thing. This is only for inmates that can get here. But this is super red hot right here, because look where the fucker COs spawn, right in front of you. So if you can somehow get here, or if you want to, maybe all sneak over here and then do a riot type of thing, that's going to be a thing, because COs are going to have all types of stuff like shields. Hopefully I can get all this stuff to work, like shields, batons, all that type of stuff, so that they can go into riot modes and all that type of stuff. This is something we mapped recently. This is just a kitchen, like a kitchen area, little reading area, and a bathroom for the COs. These doors are accessible. And yeah, that's all I've done for the CO area. As you can see, a lot more needs to be mapped. We need to add more areas, but not much more. It'll probably be about what's mapped here, there, and maybe here. So 3 times, or 2 more, about 2 more the size of this over here, around here, and that's going to be the CO's area. It's not going to be super big, but as you can see, this line here pretty much separates the restricted side from the inmate side. So inmates are free to walk around and access certain doors to get in cell blocks and all that type of stuff, go to work, go to the rec room, go to the commissary room. And also, this is where the kitchen's going to be. So I'm going to extend this down here, and then it's going to be a cafeteria here, and at the back of the cafeteria is going to be the kitchen. So the kitchen is going to be separate from these type of jobs over here. And that's pretty much all I'm going to map for this side here. So, and then we'll map a little bit more there, and I think that's pretty good for a decent little test map. We don't really need to add more. We might add a couple of things. We've got more room here and here, here and here, but I don't really want to add something here, because this is sort of separating the restricted side from the inmates from the CO side and stuff. But that's pretty much where we are, guys. And obviously, if you go through this way and go this way for the ductwork, you can get into the sewer area, go down this water treatment area, go through here, and then come into sewer H1 and then go up to the top here, and this is where your dealer is. So you can order stuff like contraband. This is probably like drugs, for instance. You're going to have to order it from the NPC inmate in the rec room, and then once you order it and pay for it off him, you'll be able to obtain it off this guy. So that's the idea, to be able to obtain contraband from the outside sort of thing. He's like an escaped worker inmate type of thing that's down here, and this is where you do the deal type of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are. There's our little sewer area. We've got our water treatment. We've got our ductwork leading to different maintenance areas. So, but that's the idea. So you can't escape the jail, but you can escape custody, essentially. Because the way it would work legally is the second you go from here to here, bang, you've escaped custody. Or if you go from like here to here, bang, you've escaped custody. Even to the point where, like, if you've somehow made a hole through here and someone on this side, I think even that would be classed as escape custody. Like if somehow you got, drugs from one side to the other through a hole, I think that would literally plant you with a escape custody type of thing. So that's how. So you can escape custody type of thing. And then if you're over here, you've escaped custody. So now the CEO has to handcuff you, bring you here, possibly interrogate you, and then bring you in here and actually physically charge you with escaping custody. So that's pretty much how it works. What do you reckon, guys? Shout out to the two watching. But that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. We only went for about an hour today, but I wanted to use map variables, but it's then there's really no point because we need to do gymnastics anyway. So I think that's just going to work for now. You know what I mean? Until maybe I rebuild the inventory and crafting systems. But here, this is not. Yeah, we can just get rid of that. Yeah, I think it's where we are. So that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream, guys. Like I say at the end of each stream, if you're new to the game or the stream, jump into the links in the description. I've got a link to the game Discord, the official game Discord. About 150 members here. If you'd like to stay updated with the community, or you'd like to have a chance to become a tester when the testing stages come, this is where I'm going to announce it, and this is where I'm going to pick people from this Discord. So make sure you go over and join this Discord, or if you'd like to stay updated on the development of this game, we started in June this year, I think it was June or July this year. I think it was June this year. So go check out the devlog links in the description as well. Or if you'd like to check out the older live streams, we've also got the live stream playlist. But anyway, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave this stream. There won't be a stream tomorrow, but there will be a stream the next day. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be multi-streaming on Twitch and Kick, also on YouTube as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you not tomorrow, the next day. Peace.